What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hype the Aftermath. Today we have the champions, Synergy, with us. We have Strangulate and Yogurt from Synergy. What's up, guys?
Yo.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
Woo! Champions.
Champions. So how does it feel, first of all, to be the champs?
Yeah, well, I think we both agree that we feel great. Not that we haven't experienced this feeling before, you know.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, no, we feel good coming back. A couple of us have taken a little bit of a break from the game, getting ready to reset. We're actually going to start practicing this week. But yeah, no, we're really looking forward to the way Gears is, kind of evolving. Kind of, I don't know, kind of excited for it, I guess. That's all I can really say.
Yep, the future looks great.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it too, and I hope a lot of other people are getting excited. But we're going to get into a little bit about Hypefestation. So what do you guys do the night before a big competition? Are there any rituals or traditions that you guys partake in?
Yes, I try to listen to a lot of music and try to pump up my teammates, like give them little compliments, have one-on-one talks with them, just to go over a few things.
Yeah, I guess my pre-game ritual or my pre-comp ritual would be to play League of Legends.
Oh, wow.
And definitely go to the gym and actually fit in a little bit of basketball as well. I try to do a whole bunch of things I love, and it kind of takes the pressure off. I haven't, the first couple MLGs I went to, I felt like there's a lot of pressure on my shoulders, but for Anaheim, I tried a little tactic. This was back when I was 16. It was to do everything but play Gears of War before you go, and it really helps me. Like, I just try to get my body and my mind prepped, and then I feel like I can just play really well. So that's what I do.
Awesome.
Yeah, it just doesn't help in 2v2 tournaments, huh?
No, let's not talk about that.
Okay, so with that, do you guys have any roster changes? I know we've seen a few force from you guys in the past, so is Noxious going to be staying on board with Synergy?
No, we won't be making any roster changes. Noxious played extremely well, actually, at the event, so there's really no reason for us to change the roster.
Yeah, no, I guess, and to add on to that, it's more of, like, our team is very interesting in the fact where it's, if people ask like who's on SYN, everyone will automatically say Nasty, Strangulate, Yogurt. So we're really like that team of three.
Right.
But we kind of want to put an end to that. We always make the joke like turn the triangle into a square. And so Noxious, we really don't want to make another roster change. So we're gonna be keeping him and just be. And I mean, unless something big comes up, we don't look to really be changing our roster like ever. That's kind of our mindset going into the future for Gears.
Great. Now, what was your favorite moment at Hype Winter Brawl 8?
Okay, yeah, so I'll lead this one off. My favorite moment of the whole tournament was Yogurt's 3v1 clutch for a couple different reasons. One, because it's a clutch. It was one of the only, I think it was the only 3v1 that I saw. And not only was it not drawn out and just quick and disgusting, it was actually Yog's turning point in the whole tournament. Yog was playing like good, don't get me wrong, up until then, but we took a really hard loss to LOX. We got like 0-3 maps, so we got swept by them, and then it was actually in our rematch against them that Yog did that. So it was really just like that whole, we're coming back, Yog's back, he's playing to his potential, he's playing like he did at the other lands, and I don't know, I was kind of proud because after we lost to LOX the first time, we all kind of went up into our hotel rooms. My teammates listened to me vent for about 20 minutes about how we need to be urgent. And when I saw Yogurt do that, it was like, not only did he, I felt like I've been listened to and I've been heard as a teammate, but I was just, we're ready to go. We're not losing this tournament. And that was 3 matches before the finals, or like 2 matches before the finals. So that was my favorite moment. Yog, how about you?
Well, my favorite moment was actually at an interesting time. It was actually on Saturday, the first day we played. It was when we played against Bully on Saturday. It was to see Noxious just step up and do so well against them. It really showed that like he was gonna play well and be the teammate we needed for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah,
that he fit in well with you guys.
Because he really
exactly
was kind of the dark horse. Like, people don't really give him credit because that was his first LAN win. He's never done particularly well in like a 4v4 setting online or on LAN. So to see him do well again, it's like that kind of that proud moment. Like, that's my teammate. and I don't know, I felt that all weekend at different times. So those are all my kind of favorite moments combined, and that should be any teammate's favorite moment at Hype, is just seeing your teammate go off, because it just makes you feel so much stronger and more comfortable while you're playing.
Did any teams or players from other teams surprise you at all?
Well, I think we all thought that NTR was going to lose to Infinity, and that was a surprising upset. I think a lot of teams matched up differently against each other, though, so there was a lot of upsets, and a lot of things happened where, like, we thought we would be playing Infinity later in the tournament. We thought we'd be playing LOX later in the tournament, but we ended up playing NTR, so...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was going to add on to that. It's not. We knew NTR was a good team going into it because they took practicing very seriously. They were on every night, and they were running. You could tell they were trying different things. When you scrim them, you could really tell that round by round, or even map by map, they would try the same strat 4 times over again. But then when you played them the next time, it would be a different strat 4 times over again. So they were really practicing particular strats and to kind of find out what worked out against different teams. We were never worried about playing them personally. And I'm not trying to sound like, you know, that we have egos or anything like that. We're one of those teams that matches up very well against them. Whereas when Infinity plays them, they got 3-1 by them. So, I don't know. Like Yog said, teams stack up differently. I was never worried about beating them, but I was actually very surprised that they were able to take down, you know, Infinity, this huge monster powerhouse of a LAN team. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I can really say. Everything else was pretty cut and dry, I think.
Now, Strang, you had mentioned that LOX match that sent you guys into loser bracket. And we were talking a little bit earlier, you guys have never stayed in the winners bracket. It's always one to the losers bracket, and then you go straight to the top, back to the winners. What goes through your mind when you guys go to the loser bracket?
Sure. So usually, initially, right when we lose, it's anger. Like for me, I'm really angry when I lose like that. You'll see me. I pretty much just pack my things up and I get out of that room and I just go for a walk, because I hate losing, and to lose in such a rollover and die fashion when we got 3-0'd really hurts. The reason why we think it happened is we're mentally ready to go. The way that the other team played was way different than we played them online, so they really surprised us in that clock tower, just all-inning down low. Hats off to them for getting us like that, and also the trash talk from them as well was very overwhelming. I wasn't expecting that out of them, because a lot of people on that team, they'll be buddy with you, they'll be so happy, they'll be talking to you, you'll have nice conversations before the match, and all of a sudden they're swearing at you and standing up, and I was blown away. I think all 4 of us were a little bit, and we didn't have headsets either, so we can't whisper into each other's ears like, don't listen to them. So map after map goes. The maps were very close, but we still lost 3-0, so I don't know, I'm kind of getting off track, but basically it's a little bit of anger, and then from there it's finding a way to pick up the pieces, rally the squad, and get them to move forward. We're very strong in losers bracket because we have that urgency, which is something that most teams will agree makes you play so much better.
Just wakes us up. Being in losers wakes us up as a team.
What's next for Synergy? What tournaments are we going to be seeing you guys in next?
Sure. So I guess, again, due to my own laziness and life happening, there's a lot of tournaments going out there, but right now in my brain they're all kind of mixing together. So I'm gonna have to take a look. I know there's the Hulk one. There's the one that Fly Future's doing.
Yes, this one's this weekend.
Yeah. Okay. So we might jump into that last minute. I work on the weekend, so we kind of have to figure out if TOs, if TOs will be flexible with me jumping in when I can. But yeah, for SYN in general, the last week, even though I haven't been playing, I've really been looking at us as a whole. We actually had the gal Pink, if people know her on Twitter, she's been really helping us, trying to kind of reform our strategy in terms of a team, and I'm talking about having a professional logo done, getting sponsors, getting jerseys made, stuff like that, right? She's kind of helped boost our follower count a little bit as well. And then I'm getting my new YouTube channel set up, or sorry, it's not new, it's actually my old one. I'm gonna rebirth that, because why not? Gears is getting
Right.
rebirthed. Why can't my YouTube channel? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then also I'm gonna try to start streaming again as well. I don't know. Some people know my Xbox broke in the middle of a tournament. I had to buy a refurbished one, which doesn't have an HDMI cord, so I'm gonna have to go get a new one so I can use my Roxio. But I'll be streaming and YouTubing again very soon. So again, it's just kind of social media in general, and then trying to line up sponsors and stuff to make our team look more legitimate outside of the game as well. Because there's a lot of ideas for SYN in terms of maybe making it a community down the road as well. But these are all, everything has to be in place before we can make jumps like that. So we're kind of just starting to put those pieces together.
Now, Ben, also, I know that you've taken a little leadership role behind Hype there for a little bit. Will you continue to do stuff with Hypefestation?
Yeah, absolutely. So most people will know that I'm the main leader on the team. Again, when we're in the game, it's not as much. We're 4 people speaking freely, and you know, if someone wants to make a strat, I will rarely ever say no. But yeah, outside of the game, I like to try to rally the troops. In terms of the Hype community, I want to kind of translate that from my team to the community. I don't want to be one of the main people, but I definitely want to be there and support. So I will definitely try to help the best way I can, to try to help keep everyone happy. It's more of, I don't want to be the train, but I want to be the train tracks. So I want to help keep us on course so that we can get to where we need to be.
That was a great answer.
Yeah, I just came up with
Yeah,
that.
also,
So I was surprised.
Also, I want to try to get involved too as much as I can, and me and Chubbs might be trying to put together a like Hypefestation gameplay montage. Like, we're gonna go over clips tonight.
Awesome. That'd be great for the community to see.
That would definitely be awesome to put together.
Now I have some questions for you guys from Twitter. Let's get those links out there. Yogurt, what links do you have for us? Where can we find you and follow you?
All I have is a Twitter. I don't have YouTube or Twitch. My Twitter is YOGUR7, so yogurt with a 7.
Follow him. He needs more followers.
Yes, definitely.
More.
I just got 1,000 today, actually.
All right.
Congrats, bro.
Milestone.
Woo.
Yes. I do have a few of them. So of course, my Twitter, Strangulate, FTW. That's for the win. And then I have my Twitch, which is simply twitch.tv/strangulate. My YouTube's a bit of a tricky one. It's youtube.com/spooktacular. That's SP00KTACULER, as that was my first gamer tag ever on Xbox. Yeah, so those are going to be my plugs. Again, like I said, I'm going to try really hard to start up with that again. So if you're liking Gears and you want to get some entertainment or simply even, get better, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but what a better place to do it. It's not just me, it's my teammates. You can watch the current best team in the game play. You can watch Yogurt over here. You can watch Nasty. I know you guys love him, and Noxious on an individual level and on a team level. So it's really free knowledge, so you guys can check that out.
All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for being here, and we look forward to any and all content and what you guys got ahead for us in the Gears of War path that we're taking here. So I appreciate you being here, and we will see you on that next tournament for #1 again.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot for having us.